People of Palamecia, the hero you've been waiting for is here. I share in your joy, hope in this warrior. The warrior of light who will end chaos's reign and rekindle the light of hope. A cheer for the one who will guide us out of these dark times.
Hooray.
A battle for the ages. The cheering crowds have clearly given you courage and strength beyond measure.
News to me.
You may not have noticed them, but they are innumerable. It is you they pray to. Each of them has placed their hope in you, the warrior of light. They are with you always. They watch over you always. And you see, the princess is one of them.
For luck. Put up a good fight.
Princess Sarah has entrusted her hopes for the salvation of Palamecia in you. The warrior of light will defeat chaos and take the princess as his bride. The princess hopes for your victory and prays for your safe return. Go, warrior of light. Go forth and find the answer to the princess's prayers.
What's this? A letter. From Sarah.
That it?
Yep.
Well, that sure takes the wind out of your sails. Last letter was all, "To my sweetest love, and yours truly." This is what you call a cold shoulder.
Suits me. I don't have time for letters.
You never did strike me as the sentimental type. The princess knows that no matter how much of her heart she pours onto the page, it won't get through to you.
Huh?
She could have written, "I love you," from the bottom of her heart. But you wouldn't believe that. In fact, you'd resent it.
Says you.
Well, sorry if I'm jumping to conclusions. But if she's realized you don't love her back, I feel sorry for her. The warrior of light will defeat chaos and take the princess as his bride. The prophecy. Thoughts?
I can see me defeating chaos, sure, but as far as Sarah's concerned...
Just remember that if you do turn against the prophecy, you'll be branded a heretic. Of course, Sarah will try to protect you, and we know what happens next. The warrior of light will defeat chaos and take the princess as his bride.
That again.
Let's say that Sarah's realized you have no intention of following through with the prophecy and marrying her. You refuse the betrothal. You are then branded a heretic for your betrayal and killed by Palamecia itself. But what if Sarah is trying to protect you? She knows that the warrior of light and the princess are supposed to marry. What if she's pretending to love you for your sake?
To protect me.
She knows you don't love her back, and yet she persists, with a smile.
Why? Why do all that for me?
Because you are the bearer of her hopes. She believes you're the warrior of light who can save Palamecia, and she's betting everything on it.
That's a princess for you. Pretending to like a guy who couldn't care less in order to save her people.
Of course, you'd be saved too, thanks to her act. you wouldn't be branded a heretic. You'd live.
Interesting theory, but I don't see any proof.
And you do see proof that Sarah doesn't love you.
Warrior of Light, is it true you mistrust the princess's love? Why else would you pretend not to notice her obvious feelings for you?
Guess that's how I'm wired.
You may think yourself tangled, but in truth, you're the most plainly honest person I know. So you don't like the princess, and you find the fact that she showers you with affection a nuisance at best.
I wouldn't go that far.
Regardless, it seems unlikely that the prophecy of the Warrior of Light and the princess's marriage will come to pass.
So what? I'm a heretic?
Were you to be so branded and killed for it, tell me, what would become of all of Princess Sarah's efforts? She will play her part to the end, even knowing you feel nothing for her. But if she does truly love you, I shudder to imagine the sadness she must feel.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Look, the princess too knows her love will prevail. She holds hope to her breast.
Quiet.
For luck.
Her love? She loves doing what the prophecy tells her to do. It's as simple as that.
The light of hope shines not on those who look down in despair. Hold your head high. The Warrior of Light climbs to greater heights. And his noble bearing inspires hope in the people's hearts. Warrior, look to the skies. An ill wind blows. Chaos's rage has summoned a mighty storm. Chaos's curse rides upon the storm. His dark form breathes fury into the wind. They adore you. Embrace them.
If I feel like it.
Yes, everything you do, only when you feel like it. You know, if you don't feel like it, you can turn back now. It's not too late.
So now I have options.
Your fate is yours to decide, warrior. If you do not fight of your own will, the fight is without meaning. But I believe you will fight to the very end.
Believe what you want. It still won't make me trust you.
This I know. There is nothing you believe, and nothing you believe in.
You know, Vox told me that if I didn't want to fight anymore, I could still back out.
He just wants you to make up your mind. The world's counting on you. Nobody wants you going into the fight half-hearted and dying on us.
That's nice of you to say, seeing as how I'm ignoring the prophecy and all.
Do you mean concerning Sarah?
I'm a jerk, I know.
It's this world that's to blame. You and Sarah merely did what you had to do. This is a cruel world without hope. It killed the one I love. And yet, I would protect it.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Even if you turn against the prophecy, as long as the true light burns inside, then anyone can become the warrior of light. Even a heretic. That's the hope he left me so long ago.
What?
The Warrior of Light will defeat Chaos, and take the princess as his bride. The Song of Hope played time and again to the prophecy's tune.
More tools for the prophecy.
Surely you knew. Sarah, the princess. It is her royal duty to play a part in the Warrior of Light's story, and thereby bring hope to those who cower in fear of chaos. She's played her role in the prophecy again and again, sending warriors into battle.
And they ended up here, in this graveyard.
There were many blanks before you. One by one, she sent them off, entrusting them with her hope. How many dozens? How many hundreds? How many decades? How many centuries?
Centuries. Oh, of course. Sarah's not human.
She bears a terrible burden, her responsibility to Palamecia. You're the only one who can save her.
Huh? I don't get it. Why am I the one?
I don't know, but I feel it to be true. It's your potential, the possibilities you hold.
Potential without limit, was it? Sounds good, but give it a shake and it falls apart. It's nothing. Palamecia will say anything to push me along the path. But it's all lies. All of it.
So, you'll run. You'll abandon them. Palamecia, the Princess Sarah. Sarah, who protected you from becoming a heretic all this time.
She didn't do it 'cause she loves me, that's for sure. She did it to use me, to make me go along with the plan.
She merely fulfilled her royal duty. As long as the prophecy holds sway, Sarah is bound to her role as princess. You are the one, the only one who can save her.
What? So you're on board with this whole limitless potential thing too? You've changed.
You changed me. Seeing you stand against chaos was enough to plant a seed of hope even in this heretic's heart. I began to believe that you would be the one to set this warped world to rights. I began to hope.
Well, your misplaced hope isn't a good enough reason to keep me in this fight.
Then, I'll just have to stay here until you find a reason.
Going to force me to step back in line, are you? Well, I expected a little more finesse from you.
Like I said before, you changed me. And now I see that what you need at this moment is a worthy opponent.
Need might be stretching it, but if it means taking you down a couple notches, I'm game. I've never liked being told what to do. Not by you or the prophecy.
You think I will back down? You think I will let you back down? I will not. I will stand and fight until you swear you will face chaos. My hope will keep me standing.
The light.
Steel yourself. Finish Garland.
Really?
He is your enemy now. Nothing more. The enemy of all our hope.
Right. That makes sense. I figured out your role, Maya.
I am the witch who stands with the Warrior of Light and strikes down all who betray hope.
So if I go against the prophecy, you'll strike me down too. You're a slave to the prophecy, like the rest of them.
What?
Like Vox.
No.
What madness is this?
Your potential has changed people.
This place has no rhyme or reason. It does whatever it wants in order to make me fight. Whatever it takes.